Portlanders protesting against ICE and the fatal shooting today. Our Ariel Salk is joining us live outside the ICE building in South Portland. Ariel, it was quiet there until this evening. The crowd started forming hours ago. What's the latest at this hour?
Yeah, we've been seeing flashbangs, pepper balls, tear gas on and off for the last several hours. Right now, we're seeing about 100 protesters left. So it's definitely been thinning out over the last several hours, but there's still a pretty heavy presence of protesters out here. Now, about 45 minutes ago, we saw federal agents coming outside of that building, and that was after, you see these protesters, a lot of them have been getting onto this driveway right here, which they're not allowed to be on. It does say, private property, so it gives the federal agents an excuse to come out. Like I said, they were using flashbangs, and this is actually a piece of that canister that I found just a few feet away from me after it was thrown into the crowd. Portland police have been here on and off, usually on their bicycles, though I haven't seen them within the last couple of hours, but they're out here.
Absolutely outraged. My first thoughts were, how many mornings do we have to wake up to news of people being killed in Minneapolis and across the country?
Hundreds of people gathering in South Portland, just blocks away from the ICE building, to protest the killing of Minneapolis nurse Alex Preddy.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA!
They marched to the ICE building, several protesters crowding around the driveway there, an area ICE agents have warned protesters to stay clear of. I spoke with one of the organizers of today's demonstration. She says people are getting more angry because of the shooting in Minneapolis.
People are pissed off. They're angry. I think a lot of the community is scared, and I think a lot of people are angry, and they're obviously turning it into action.
Several rounds of tear gas and pepper balls used on protesters this evening by federal agents, Portland police in the area as well. Mayor Keith Wilson sending a statement encouraging people to peacefully protest, make their voices heard, while sending a message to the federal government, quote, "We call on ICE to end these deadly operations and recognize the constitutional rights of all." Senator Ron Wyden taking to social media, saying in part, every single agent complicit in these horrors should be put on trial at the state level for real accountability.
Sure, they're saying the right things, but I would say they're not doing enough. I would say if they really want to put their money where their mouth is, or if they really want to put their words into action, they'll take action in shutting down this Portland facility right behind me.
So we are still out here. We have seen some of those federal agents on the roof of this building, though it is hard to see them with that big bright light, and that's kind of the idea right there. I also spoke with one woman who has this large welt on her leg from when a flashbang hit her legs. Lisa?